And welcome
back
to a new episode
at Our Life on the Homestead.
Yeah.
Can you tell it's winter in Minnesota? I probably match the snow right now. Anyway.
It's your fair complexion.
We are here to give you an update on the indoor garden.
Yeah. Many of you are probably like, so
what's
your
the status?
indoor garden just die?
Is it happening?
So you're not talking about it anymore?
Yeah. Was it a flop?
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
No, it was not.
Today we're gonna do some harvesting. We're gonna show you how much growth we got, and we're gonna take some cuttings and maybe make a little salad.
Oh, salad. Salad.
Some things definitely need to be harvested. The radishes especially need to come out. We're gonna do some radish greens. We're gonna do some lettuce and maybe some spinach too. Maybe even some kale. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Make a whole fluffy salad out of all of this.
Sounds good.
Definitely some arugula too.
Yeah.
So let's go check it out. Ta-da! What you see here is the black gate of Mordor. This is meant to keep out the cats. We had one of them perch himself inside of one of the herb pots. So
we'll start down here.
So starting down there, you can see
the basil is growing well.
Basil. And there we have our dill and our I think that'd be that's the parsley. That's the parsley. And then here we've got our cilantro. We've got a couple more herbs up here I think that we can probably bring down into the cilantro pot because we've got plenty of room there.
Did you plant more dill?
And as you can see, well, yeah, some more dill just decided to spring up and grow. So we've got that going for us too. And as you can see, probably on the camera, we've also got some little gnats.
We're apparently growing a gnat farm.
Which, you know, they grow, they come out of the potting soil. So kind of hard to avoid those, but... And you can see here we've got our cheater food here. We had some left over from last year, so we've been using that to supplement some...
Nothing to see here, folks.
Just to supplement some nutrition in these small pots.
So why don't we go ahead and start on this side?
Sure.
And then we got... So this is our kale.
Yeah. So kale up front, looking pretty nice. You know, it's about 4 fingers or so high now. Some of these back ones are maybe even a little taller. Nice mature leaves coming, getting nice and hardy.
Look at that one.
Yeah, definitely some good eaters there. We could probably... All right, and then in the back you can see we've got our Swiss chard coming along really nicely. Got the colored stalks going on and stuff a little bit already, as you can see. And that one's like a reddish orange one there, and here's some purplish, pinkish colored ones. Yeah, so that stuff's pretty fun. Then here, you know, we've got some romaine in here. But for the most part, this is all butter crunch lettuce. So here's butter crunch, and you can see that it just seems like there's some different varieties of it. So here's
I didn't
more
know that it was a mixed variety.
Yeah, here's like an oak-shaped leaf. Here's more of a crunchy, curly leaf.
And there's the
here's you know, more of a straight leaf. Here's a... So I don't know. Apparently it's a butter crunch mix of some kind. I didn't know that was a thing.
And then our herbs are starting pretty good here in the front.
Yep. So here is. Let's see, I think that's the oregano.
No, this one's oregano.
Oh no, this is rosemary.
Rosemary, oregano, and sage.
And sage, yep.
Is that sage?
Maybe yep, that's sage.
No, this is oregano.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is sage.
This is sage. Is this thyme? Or rosemary? This is the rosemary.
I don't know.
Shows you how much we know about herbs and we didn't label them.
If we smell it, we'll know.
This is oregano.
Take a little nip, you'll know. Yep, that's definitely oregano. Yeah. Okay, and then up front here, this is our arugula. So we'll take some cuttings of that. For
baby arugula.
For sure, that gives a little spice to your salad, good stuff. Here's our romaine, so you can see this is coming along really nicely. All right, and then you have our green onions in the back here, our bunching onions. They're coming along quite nicely now as well. And then, of course, our spinach in the back, so you can see some
baby spinach level.
It's like baby spinach, yeah. This is Bloomsdale, so it's not supposed to have super big leaves, but I think some of it's just the size of the container. Right. So, you know, if you have more root, you tend to get a little bit larger plant, more greenage. But here you can see our radishes Got some nice bulbs on there on the front, especially this one here. You know, he's doing pretty good. They're not huge, so I think if I was to do them again, I would probably just put them in, you know, straight dirt and not have the divided container.
Maybe more of a pot situation.
Right, put it in a pot and let the root get a little deeper. But, you know, ultimately, we're still getting something out of it. There's still radishes here to be had. So, what I was hoping we could do is just go through and we're going to harvest a bunch of the radish leaves. We'll harvest a bunch of arugula, maybe some of the...
some of this lettuce we could...
Some of the romaine for sure, and maybe even some of the buttercrunch. Get some of these bigger, broader leaves here on the bottom. And then have a knife for a couple of salads or two. Allie's got her handy dandy bowl.
Here's your scissors.
I think we're going to fill this right up.
Yeah.
And then a scissors. And we'll just
Why don't you give the greens the haircut?
All right.
Here, I'll hold the bowl.
Okay, so you can see we pulled out some that didn't get very big, you know, just little guys. You know, it's probably just needed a little bit more depth, a little more root for them to grow. And then there's just some wonky ones, which you always get with radishes, where some of them just don't grow right. But you can always eat the tops, so we have some good tops there. So it's not a waste. It's still food, still good. Okay, so now we've got access to our spinach. You can see the spinach is a little starved for light, I think, from being a little too close to the radishes there, since this was part of the reason we wanted to harvest the radishes, even though some of them probably could have got a little bigger, just to get some of this spinach a little bit more light. So let's go ahead and do that.
And here we see the Andy in his curated but not quite natural habitat. So we're gonna leave the kale for now because ideally we'd like that to be a little bit bigger to eat it, and same for the Swiss chard, but this is the haircut that our indoor garden got today. There's the bowl of lettuce.
Yeah.
Is
That's
this
a nice
and
salad.
stuff that we harvested.
So spin this and wash it up. Show you how to do that. How we do it anyway. Just to wash it and get it clean before we eat it. And yeah, good haircut. Good salad, honey. All right, well, we hope everybody
Enjoyed that.
got some inspiration from that. It was really good. I wish you had gotten to taste it because that
It was good.
salad dressing you did was pretty rocking.
It was good. It was good.
It was rocking. But yeah, it was good. So yeah, it was fun. Totally worth it. Is it going to feed you through the winter? No. But it's pretty awesome to have. Some
It's a good
fresh
little
food in the
activity
middle
to
of
have
winter.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
We hope that you enjoyed tagging along today.
Yeah, and good luck with your garden, indoors or outdoors, coming up this spring.
Yeah. And if you enjoyed this video and what we're doing, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. We got big plans this summer. Big plans, everybody. We're not telling you.
We'll see what happens. Over and out.